It's Thursday, October 5th. You're listening to Your Florida Daily. I'm Katrina Scales. A teacher accused of giving alcohol and edibles to an underage boy is facing child sexual battery and delinquency charges. 50-year-old Dimitri Kostayanina, a science teacher at Apopka High School, was arrested this week. According to an arrest affidavit, the boy came over to Kostayanina's home in Mount Dora to watch a movie where the teacher gave him chocolates with a funny taste. The boy told investigators the chocolate made him feel confused. Detectives say Kostayanina also gave him wine and asked him if he wanted a massage. The boy told him no, but the report says the teacher fed him more edibles and alcohol before eventually sexually assaulting him. When confronted by investigators, Kostayanina admitted to providing the boy with wine, beer, and marijuana-laced chocolates, but claims he blacked out. The teacher has been placed on administrative leave and remains locked up in the Lake County Jail. Florida's Supreme Court has set a date to hear arguments on a ballot initiative that would legalize recreational marijuana in the state. The initiative could lead to a constitutional amendment that would need at least 60% of voters to approve. The amendment is called Adult Personal Use of Marijuana. Each side would have 20 minutes to make the case as to whether or not the initiative should be put on next year's general election ballot. In 2016, Florida voters passed a constitutional amendment legalizing medical marijuana only for those with a costly and highly regulated prescription. Governor Ron DeSantis and Attorney General Ashley Moody have spoke up against legalizing marijuana any further. The hearing for the initiative is set for November 8th. And a 76-year-old woman is accused of speeding away from the scene of a crash with another driver clutching to the hood of her SUV. This happened near Palm Coast over the weekend. According to the Flagler County Sheriff's Office, the crash involved a man in a pickup truck and an SUV, driven by Cheryl Henderson. Deputies said the man parked his truck in front of the SUV to prevent Henderson from leaving and stood in her path, telling her to stop. Instead, deputies said Henderson hit the gas and lurched forward, prompting the man to jump onto the hood. The man told investigators he held on for dear life for over 2 miles as Henderson drove as fast as 50 miles per hour. Deputies say she was forced off the road by a Good Samaritan. When law enforcement arrived, Henderson claimed she didn't stop because she was running out of gas and couldn't pull over. The man on the hood was not hurt, and Henderson now faces felony charges. You can find these top stories along with breaking news, weather, and traffic all day on clickorlando.com. And now, a completely random Florida fact. Hooters, the sports bar known for its chicken wings and scantily clad waitresses, was incorporated in Clearwater, Florida, as a joke on April Fool's Day, 1983. 6 businessmen with absolutely no previous restaurant experience got together and decided to open their first Hooters in October of that year. The first Hooters calendar debuted in 1986 with its soon-to-be famous feature girl, Lynn Austin, a young model from Plant City, Florida. 45 years later, the brand remains strong and even owns an airline, Hooters Air, with a normal flight crew and flight attendants and Hooters girls. Your Florida Daily is produced by News 6 WKMG in Orlando. I'm Katrina Scales. Subscribe for new episodes wherever you like to listen.